Well, good morning and welcome to another video. In today's video, we're actually back at the same location as last week's video. But before you turn off, we're not heading to the waterfall. Instead, I got a bit of inspiration from a fellow YouTuber, Simon Booth. Fantastic nature photographer. And a while back he did a video, his 24-meter challenge. Well, that's what I'm going to attempt today, the 24-meter challenge. Simon tends to focus on the natural subjects in woodlands, wildflowers, that type of stuff, fungi, and he is absolutely fantastic. If you haven't saw Simon's channel, which is unlikely if you're watching mine, check him out. Fantastic channel and a very knowledgeable and talented photographer. So I thought I would do a similar type video today, but instead of in the woodland, I'm going to be down by the waterside. Rope certainly comes in handy. So if you've seen last week's video, you'll know this is the area I ended up at. I am going to go closer to the water, but I'm just turning my back on the water for now to try and shield the mic from the noise of the rushing water. Again, if you've seen last week's video, you'll have seen a few images from here, and if you've subscribed to my channel, you'll probably have seen some other videos where I've photographed the details in the rocks, and to be honest, I think I got some very nice images. So like I said, I'm going to set myself a challenge just like Simon did in his video. 24-meter challenge was what Simon had suggested in his video. And I'm going to try and do something very similar. It's probably not quite 24 meters. I'm going to go from the edge of the rapids here to the large rock over here. I will pan you around and let you see what that looks like. I'm going to take you off the tripod, spin you around, and you'll see what area I've got to work with. I'll also include the rocks on the other side of the water. Right here is the start of the challenge. Now you pan round, we've got to the other side of the water there. There's a bridge with some of the shite that people have scribbled on the walls there. And I think the challenge is going to end at that pointy rock right there. And there's where I came down the hillside. So that's my area. I'm guessing it's about 24 meters or thereabouts. And we'll see what we can get. I'm going to have a scout around first, see if I can see anything, and then I'll come back to you. And like I said guys, I'm going to try and keep my back to the water just to try and eliminate the noise. There's actually some really nice details, some cracks and stuff here in the rock. Rich rusty red tones with a hint of green, and then the rock changes to a green colour here. You got all kinds of sort of river rock pebbles and stuff right here. And then the large rock that I tried to include in last week's video over here. Apologies for having my back to you guys, but it's really to do with the sound quality. And this rock that I'm standing on is absolutely amazing. There's some absolutely fantastic detail, cracks and lines, textures, different colours. Now last week this was predominantly red because it was wet. Now that it's drying out slightly, the water levels have dropped a bit. The colours are totally different. We've got a rock here that looks like a big hunk of pink granite. Photographically it's probably not fantastic unless the light was hitting it, but still absolutely amazing. And then this rock here, I think that's probably going to be my main source of images. Rusty reds, browns, and shades of green and stuff in there too. I will bring a camera over and let you see what it looks like. Now obviously, oh, I just put a footprint in the sand, I didn't want to do that. Now, some beautiful textures on this face here. Obviously the river's right here, so the chances of me getting a shot on there are probably pretty slim, but it is absolutely beautiful. As I walk back to you guys, I'm going to try not to stand on anything that looks like it could make a decent composition. The noise is going to increase here guys on the video. Now I'm going behind the camera. You'll have seen the rapids in previous videos, and I will try and include them again in a bit of B-roll. You might have already seen it. But I'm going to go there and just see if there's anything there. I really like this. I really like this. I'm going to go behind you guys now and just see if there's anything else. And of course, I can already see some amazing colours and textures. I can also see some garbage people left behind, which really sucks. But it's the world we live in, I guess. This here, this is absolutely, oh my god. Of course it's right where the garbage is. This is absolutely amazing right here. Smooth textures, colours like you wouldn't believe. Reds, greens, browns, rust, even a piece of grass growing out of there which might make an image. This is incredible. And even over here guys, with my back to the rapids, some amazing colours and stuff here too. A lot of debris here though from the water when the water's been up high. So I have had a bit of a scout around guys. This is absolutely amazing. There's some more over there like you just saw in the B-roll there. Oh, and I just noticed the backside of this pink granite rock here too. Absolutely amazing. Not quite sure where to start, to be honest. We'll have a look around, and that is what I'm going to do guys. Very grey up here, nothing totally, nothing's catching my eye here, apart from more graffiti sprayed on the side of the riverbank there. That just bugs the hell out of me. Now, yeah, let's get cracking. Put the bag down, get the camera, and see if I can't find a couple of compositions. So I have spent a few minutes, probably about 10 minutes or so, just wandering around, surveying the scene and trying to look for the perfect composition. This piece over here that I showed you earlier, on closer inspection, absolutely fantastic. We've got this sort of green coloured rock with the rust patterns coming through it. And it's almost as if there's rust forming a Y. I hope the camera's picking it up there. Right down to here. And I think that makes an absolutely amazing composition. I did do a handheld shot, but if I can get the tripod into position here, I'm going to try that. The handheld shot I had no polarizer or anything like that because that was making the shutter speed way too slow to hand hold. The image I did get was probably a 30th of a second. Now, if it was the afternoon, the sun would be coming through here, but I think it would be too harsh. Really interesting. There's also some more colours here, but it's difficult to get them in a shot. But I did find a few compositions, and I think this is the one that I'm settling on. I think this could be the shot of the day if I do it right. Try and get the tripod into position around here, frame it up for probably a nice square crop 1:1 ratio right here. The range of colours is just absolutely amazing. You get the orangey brown rusty colour here, you get green back here, there's some dark green or black there, some really deep red rusty colours here, and we've got shades of pink and all kinds of stuff going this way, and then we've got grey down here. Absolutely fantastic. Let's see if I can set it up and get the shot. So I've got the tripod a little bit closer, guys, and you can see what I'm actually aiming for there. You got this line here coming down through, makes a sort of Y shape, and as I say, all different types of colours from here, 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 and then leading up here, even more colours. Going to crop it to a 1x1 like I said, get a bit lower, and we'll take the shot. So guys, that image that I just shot with the Y and the rock is just right behind me here. So I barely moved a couple of feet. This scene here, right on the corner of the bridge. What's appealing to me is the lines and the different colours there. And I think another square crop image is on the agenda here. Probably somewhere about here to here, taking in some of this rock on the side as well. Probably going to shoot this one at f/16. If it's any good, it's going to be on the screen. I really am enjoying this challenge, guys. It's a lot of fun. Actually forces you to look for compositions. Challenges you to get creative. Look at the colours here. Now again, guys, hope I'm in the frame here. So again, guys, the first image, the Y shape there, the second one here, and here's another one. Not quite sure if I can get this or not, but it's appealing to me, but it's not, if that makes one bit of sense. The colours are fantastic. There's a bit of a mark on the rock there which might detract from the image. But you get these vertical lines, and again all different colours. You've got grey, red, greens, really deep red rust colours, blue shades, everything in here. A couple of little bits of grass here which I could take away, or maybe I might focus around here somewhere. I really have to try a shot. Now I'm getting close to the edge of the rapids here, so I can't get, there's a pool of water here. I might have to just get back there a bit and try. I think it's worth a try, guys. So guys, there's maybe a better view of it for you. Let me just come into the frame there. As you can see, the colours are absolutely amazing. And it's just dying for a shot. Again, a square crop, I think, 1:1 ratio. Just trying to figure out where the best, what to include and what not to include. I don't like this white mark here. Just love it. Let's see what we can get, guys. So guys, I just shot that image, a square crop, with the white piece that I thought at first was distracting, but then realised it was actually part of the rock. One thing I did realise, I shot it at a high ISO, and I really should go back and shoot it again at ISO 160, but we'll move on. What's catching my eye now, guys, is the edge of the water, the rocks on the edge of the water on the other side there. If I could get them with the water in the bottom of the frame. Now this here is what I was thinking about, guys. You can see here the highlights. This is the bridges here. There's an arched bridge and the sunlight's hitting here, so my composition is going to be somewhere around there. I try and slow the water but still capture the rocks there. See what I can come up with. I probably have to put on a filter, and we'll see. Let's get a bit closer. Yeah, and I can get closer just on the edge of the water here. That's where you guys are too, but I'm going to just stand here and try and get that shot. Oh guys, I think that'll work quite nicely. Something around those lines. You can see you got the water here. Hopefully I can blur that out with a filter and still capture some detail and stuff in the rocks here. Well, I would certainly call that a worthwhile challenge. It remains to be seen whether the images will be equal to Simon's or not. I live in hope. But it's really been a lot of fun. Doing this type of photography or doing a challenge of any type really helps you focus, helps you pick out compositions, and in turn improves your photography. I've had a blast doing this. I really had to focus my attention on details, look for those compositions, and like I say, hopefully the images will be worthwhile. It's been great fun. I also didn't have it on camera, but I also went over to the rapids and photographed the water cascading over the rocks. I think I got a few nice images there. Got my feet wet, but that's all part of it. I did a few square crops close in and just the water just going around some of the rocks over the rapids there. And again, if they're any good, they're going to be on the screen or in the gallery at the end. The gallery's coming right up, so stay tuned for that. So sadly guys, I'm going to call it a day. It's been a blast, like I said. So all that's left to say is thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Cheers for now, and I'll see you in the next one, wherever that may be. Well, here goes. Nothing. Oh shit. Why do we do this? Thank God that rope's there.